up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I am Sunny Brooks. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for coming. Make sure while you're here, you're subscribed, hit the like button, and leave a comment if you need to. And if you're not new, hey. So today we're going to be talking about spiritual baths. Spiritual baths is like, it is the hot stuff right now, right? A lot of people are taking spiritual baths, or you might be on Instagram and you see the people like in their bath with the flowers and stuff. Or you may hear people like, oh, you need to take a spiritual bath. I know I have a video about spiritual baths that you guys can go check out. But today I want to talk about different kind of spiritual baths, how to create your own, just kind of like a recap on spiritual bath 101s and things like that. So the first thing I want to go over is you don't have to have an actual bathtub, like a sit-down bathtub, to take a spiritual bath. Because I know that's one of the concerns. A lot of people say, hey, Sunny, what if I don't have like an actual tub? What can I do? Here's your answer. So if you have a shower, you can use the materials that you would normally pour into your bath. You can scrub yourself with them, right? Say if it's like you got some Dead sea salt and some hyssop for a good cleanse. You can scrub yourself with it, right? And if you're doing a cleansing, you will go from top down. I'll explain that in a minute. But you can scrub yourself with it. You can also pour the mixture on yourself. So you can create like maybe a big pot of the mixture, boil it and everything. And when you're in the tub, I always advise to pour the mixture, even if you're sitting down, over your head. So if you're standing up in the shower, you're going to just take that mixture and pour it over your head. You want to pour it over your head. You want to like kind of scrub yourself with it. You can also take it a step further and like put the herbs, if there's certain herbs, and put them at the bottom of your tub and allow the tub, not the tub, the bottom of your shower, and allow the shower to heat them up. But you don't necessarily have to have an actual sit-down tub. That is the traditional way of doing a spiritual bath, is sitting down, bathing in that mixture, and pouring the mixture over yourself. But get creative. Trust your intuition. If you know you need a spiritual bath or spiritual cleansing, you better do a spiritual scrub or a spiritual pour, something. Just get it done. That's the point. Just get it done. Find a way to get those herbs and salts and roots and things like that on your whole body. That's it. That is the purpose. Get it all over your whole body. And also, when you're taking spiritual baths, you want to determine if you are trying to release something or attract something. So if you're trying to release something, you want to start from your head on down. There's no reason you should be like, if you're trying to like release jealousy out of your heart, you shouldn't be bringing that mixture up. Like you shouldn't be like rubbing your feet and bringing it up. No, you should be coming from your head down, like letting it go, washing it away. If you're trying to attract something, say you're trying to attract some self-love, start from your feet on up. You want to bring it in, right? Because when you do like this is like bringing in, rising, get it? Like this is down, releasing, down, letting go. So make sure you have those directions figured out before you start. And if you're dealing with herbs, like I know you can take some spiritual baths with just salts. I always advise herbs. I'm a person who believes in plant medicine, okay? So you want to boil the mixture. Boil the herbs to wake up the herbs, to get them woke up, to like wake them up and just let them start working. Boil it, add your Florida water, whatever. Okay? Just do those things. So I do always advise to do a cleansing spiritual bath before you do an attraction spiritual bath, just so that you can clear your energy, clear your funk, clear the gunk, clear your past. Just make sure and there's nothing that's on you or around you that's interfering with what you're trying to attract. Cleanse yourself. So with cleansing baths, some great cleansing baths, you can use salts, right? You can do some Dead Sea salt. Epsom salt is good. Black salt could be good, but I would use Dead Sea salt, Epsom salt, sea salt. Herbs, I love hyssop and rue. I think I got hyssop and rue up here somewhere. Yeah, here's rue. There's rue. right? You can use hyssop, rue, anything that's so pepperminty, right? Minty, spearmint, peppermint, things like that is good for cleansing. You can add that in there. So say if you got hyssop and rue in herb form, you can add peppermint essential oils, right? Because when you're doing a spiritual bath, it is not only salts. It is salts. It is also herbs. It is also roots, herbs, roots, and or flowers. It is also oils. So you can use essential oils. You can also add different colognes, different spiritual waters. So you use multiple things. Can you take a spiritual bath with just herbs? Yes. I would say mix them all together. Like choose, mix and match which ones you want to put together to create your spiritual bath. Also, you want to say if we're doing a cleansing bath, I have my mixture here. I want to set my intentions on it. So setting intentions could be praying, could be saying a different prayer or a different verse out of Psalms. If you're familiar with the book of Psalms, that's great. I won't go too deep into that, but you can research that. You can say the prayer over, you can say your mantras over, you can set your intentions before you pour it in your bathtub and before you start to cleanse yourself with it. That way the mood is set. And not only that way the mood is set, but the intentions is known to the ancestors, the spirit, God. It is known, right? And also you can set a mood in your bathroom, right? Put the candles on, put some music on. It will be great if you can pair music that goes along with what you're doing. Pair your binaural beats or different frequencies playing. So if you're trying to manifest love and stuff, to have love frequencies playing as you're taking a bath. Or love affirmations. That's a great one. Find ways to incorporate multiple areas, like multiple parts of your senses. Incorporate smell, right? So if you got some, let's say the peppermint oil, that incorporates your smell. If you have the affirmations playing, that's your sound. Taste. You can, I wouldn't say taste anything, but like maybe drinking water. After every spiritual bath, you should drink water just to flush. But feel, that will be the bath itself, the water. So incorporate your different senses. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the other one, but whatever. So do that. You have cleansing baths you can take. You can take protection baths. Cleansing baths will be good to reset, recharge, to refresh, to get rid of anything. Protection baths will be good if you know. A protection bath is always good because you always want to be protected. But if you know specifically you may be going into an area or to a place that you just feel like you need extra protection, or you're going around certain family members and they may be energy vampires, you can take your protection bath. If maybe you just cleanse, you also want to take a protection bath to put another protection barrier or layer over you. You can take a self-love bath. People a lot of times always focus on love rituals and love spiritual baths, and I'm like, do your self-love stuff, because like people a lot of times we manifest in partners what we do to ourselves majority of the time. So that's a whole nother, check out my podcast, because I'm gonna talk about it on my podcast if I haven't already, which is Sunny Days. But do self-love. Like, learn how to love yourself. Learn about you. Be in love with who you are. Be aware of the things you like, you don't like. Be in tune with who you are. Do that before you're trying to attract somebody to you. Like, are you ready? So do self-love. Self-love baths will be good if you need help with self-confidence, self-awareness, self-acceptance, self-esteem. Good self-love baths. You can do love baths. I just talked about that. Like love bath, if you're trying to attract love romantically, is a lot of times what people talk about. But you can attract family love, right? So if you maybe have a strained relationship with your mom, you can take a motherly love bath, right? But love is one of them. You can do a money bath. That's always good. I always say do like a cleansing and or open roads bath, so you can open your roads, open your pathways, so that money, prosperity, and abundance can come to you unlimitedly. Right? I think I just made that word up, unlimitedly. Not sure. Maybe. Who knows? But money bath, you can do a money bath. You can also do like a raised vibrations bath. We carry spiritual baths at soulfulvibesco.com. You can build your own spiritual bath. Well, create your own spiritual bath, or you can just purchase one that's already made. But we have a raised vibrations and frequencies bath. I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you to whoever just ordered. But raised vibrations and frequencies, that will be like if you maybe have not been in the best mental state, if you maybe have been feeling down, maybe you just haven't been feeling right, and you just need to raise your vibrations, raise your frequencies. That's good. You can also do an attraction bath, all around attraction, right? Attraction, what you're trying to attract. Be specific. You may be trying to attract a specific job, a specific mate, a specific relationship with a family member, a specific home, a specific car. If you're trying to attract certain things, then an attraction bath would be really great, right? You can get creative with spiritual baths, to be honest. Like anything you could think of, you could create a spiritual bath. If you want to add like speed to your spiritual bath, or like make it like quicken it, cinnamon is a good one, right? Cinnamon is normally like used in a lot of different rituals. It is one of those universal herbs. Well, not even herbs, roots. No, it's not. Whatever, you know, the cinnamon part. But cinnamon is good. Like you can have your money bath and be bathing with basil, 5-finger grass, and then you can add some cinnamon in that, right? Because you may want to speed it up, spice it up a bit. In your self-love bath, you can be bathing with red clover and roses or jasmine, and put some cinnamon in it to speed it up, or like to fire it up per se. Like that's the lack of better terms. Fire it up. Always use salts. So think about the colors, right? I tell my people in the Vibe Tribe, and shout out to the people in the Vibe Tribe. If you're from the Vibe Tribe, say hey. But I tell my people in the Vibe Tribe, 9 times out of 10, if you get a certain feeling, thought, or certain urge when you smell it or see it, 9 times out of 10, that is what you should use it for. I can tell you that I use rose for love, but what if your family and your ancestors used jasmine to manifest, or they use jasmine more than they use rose? Can rose work for you? Yes, but jasmine may work quicker for you because your ancestors have worked with this flower for years, right? So I would say whatever you feel. So if you smell jasmine and like, oh my gosh, just make me feel very sexy and very in tune with myself, you could probably use that for your self-love work, right? Where some people may smell rose and they be like, you know what this remind me of? This remind me of just like my spouse. Okay, that you use for love. You might smell peppermint and be like, this reminds me of like being alert, or like it makes me be focused, or like mental clarity. Like I feel like my mind is clear. You will use that for mental clarity or raised vibrations bath or something. So that's kind of a basic, but you can definitely get creative with the baths. At Soulful Vibes, we carry love, self-love, and confidence, money, prosperity, and abundance baths. We carry raised vibrations and frequencies, a protection bath, attraction bath, and a purifying cleanse bath. So those are the type of baths you could create at home, or you could get them from soulfulvibesco.com to create, like to just get them already. You can also do other baths, friendship baths, which that would be like under attraction. But get creative. Let me know what type of baths you take in the comments. Like what type of spiritual baths. Have you ever taken a spiritual bath? If you have not taken a spiritual bath, let me know why. How about that? Let's start there. But if you have taken a spiritual bath, what kind of spiritual baths have you taken? And if you have any questions in regards to spiritual baths, feel free to leave them in the comments. If not, I'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all for joining me. If y'all have any questions, remember to leave them below. Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get reminded and get notified when I upload videos. And don't forget to like this video. Until we meet again, I'll see you later. Love you. Bye.